Oh my god, Swifties. You are not gonna believe what just came out. Behind all those red carpets, sold-out tours, and flawless Instagram pics, there's a story that's part messy, part heart-melting, and part surprisingly true. Yes. The real reason Taylor left Alwyn, and why Travis Kelce suddenly entered the picture, is juicier than anyone thought. Okay. So here's the tea. Taylor and Joe were together for about 6 years, quiet, private, steady. Fans loved them, tabloids barely had anything, and honestly, their relationship seemed solid. Until insiders hint that Joe's low-key vibe sometimes clashed with Taylor's high-energy, whirlwind life. And then enters Travis Kelce, yes, the NFL superstar who's suddenly everywhere in Taylor's life.
Such a wild, romantic gesture.
Insiders say it wasn't just flirtation. There were playful interactions, hints in interviews, and yes, even fans noticed little moments that screamed spark. But wait, it gets juicier. Some people are talking about late-night FaceTime calls, secret texts, and casual meetups. Nothing scandalous, just hints of what was brewing behind the scenes. Fans are obsessing, screenshots are circulating, and people are whispering about the exact moment Taylor realized her heart was steering her somewhere new. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be gasping, swooning, maybe crying, and questioning everything you thought you knew about Taylor's love life. The twists, the truths, and the romance, bigger than any tabloid could ever handle. Okay, so let's rewind a little. Taylor Swift and Alwyn. Fans thought it was the quiet, perfect love story. 6 years together, private dinners, low-key vacations, Joe always showing up at her shows, supportive, steady. Tabloids loved it, social media loved it, and honestly, most people thought, this one's forever. But insiders hint, even in perfect-looking relationships, cracks start small, unnoticed. Sources close to Taylor say Joe's chill, reserved energy sometimes clashed with Taylor's whirlwind lifestyle tours, award shows, constant public attention. The creative chaos she lives in. Now, enter Travis Kelce, NFL superstar, confident, playful, the kind of energy that hits different. Insiders claim their first real moment wasn't even planned, a casual meeting, maybe at a mutual event or charity function, and boom, something clicked. Not instant romance yet, but that spark, undeniable. Friends reportedly noticed Taylor texting more, smiling differently, laughing more freely than she had in months. Fans on Twitter immediately started speculating. Hashtags trended. Little hints were everywhere, playful Instagram comments, supportive posts, subtle gestures caught in snapshots. One insider says, it wasn't dramatic at first, just moments. Little laughs, inside jokes, that kind of magic that builds slowly, and let's be honest, anyone who's watched Taylor knows she notices energy and vibes instantly. She doesn't force anything, but here's where it gets interesting. Taylor reportedly started reassessing her relationship with Joe quietly. Nothing scandalous, nothing messy, just a realization that her heart was shifting. She still cared deeply, but her world was changing. And Travis? He was just being himself, confident, charming, someone who made her feel playful, alive, like the chaos of life could feel fun instead of overwhelming. Fans are obsessed with these details. Screenshots of interactions, subtle comments online, and insider whispers all paint the same picture. Taylor's heart was ready for a new chapter, and Travis was unknowingly stepping into the story. But wait, the moment that really changed everything? That's coming in Chapter 2, and it's the twist everyone's been dying to know. Low-key, away from the tabloids. Fans loved them. She even wrote songs inspired by their relationship, like Exile and My Tears. Ricochet heartbreak lyrics some say reflect the quiet, emotional depth of their bond. Joe was calm, supportive, steady, the perfect boyfriend in public eyes. But insiders say that even in that picture-perfect story, Taylor's heart started noticing something else. Enter Travis Kelce, NFL superstar, confident, playful, someone whose energy is different. Sources hint they first met at a private charity event, or maybe backstage at an award show. The spark? Apparently instant. Friends reportedly said, "She laughed like we haven't seen in years, and it's only with Travis." Fans online started catching subtle hints too. Travis attended events that Taylor was at. Playful interactions were noted by eagle-eyed followers. And yes, social media exploded with threads like #TaylorFeels, #TravisVibes. Insiders also hint that Taylor was texting closer friends about her changing feelings, weighing her emotions, being honest with herself while still caring deeply for Joe. But here's the thing, Joe wasn't totally oblivious. Sources say he noticed Taylor's energy shifting. Small changes in texts, tiny shifts in mood, moments where she seemed distant but kind. The drama wasn't loud, but it was there, the silent tension that fans never saw. Friends were whispering, "She's alive again." But it's confusing. Her heart is pulling in two directions. Fans pieced together subtle clues: Taylor's interviews, a playful glance, a behind-the-scenes interaction, all hinting at the emotional tug-of-war. And insiders swear, the moment she realized she had to make a choice. That's what sets the stage for the explosive twist in Chapter 3. Alright, Swifties, now we're at the turning point, the moment that insiders say changed everything. So Taylor had been quietly reassessing her relationship with Joe Alwyn for months. Yes, they were together for about 6 years, shared quiet vacations, low-key dinners, and even reportedly discussed future plans, but sources close to Taylor hint that her heart was slowly shifting. The truth? She loved Joe deeply, but there were little things that didn't align with her life anymore. Joe's calm, reserved energy was perfect in many ways, but Taylor's whirlwind, high-energy world sometimes needed something more. Spontaneous, playful, and fun. Enter Travis Kelce. Insiders say the chemistry was instant, a spark that Taylor hadn't felt in a long time. A shared laugh, playful banter, moments backstage or at charity events, and suddenly the what if started creeping in. Fans online noticed subtle hints, Travis commenting on interviews,
because it's really more his story than mine. But yeah.
Taylor's glances during public events, a shared joke captured in candid photos. Hashtags like #Taylor and Travis #HeartShift were trending before anyone even realized. Friends reportedly started noticing the tension. One insider said, "She was torn, but alive again." With Joe, it was steady, safe. With Travis, it was electric. Joe, though loving and attentive, apparently sensed the change too. He noticed the laughter, the way Taylor's eyes lit up differently around Travis, small shifts in texts and energy. No big fights, no drama, just silent tension, and then the pivotal moment happened. Insiders say Taylor made a private, emotional decision. She realized she couldn't ignore what her heart was feeling anymore. The choice wasn't easy. She cared for Joe, but Travis represented something new, exciting, and real, the spark she needed. Friends say it was a quiet, personal realization. Taylor felt completely at peace with her choice. It was private, quiet, but emotionally powerful. A moment that Joe respected, Travis embraced, and fans will never forget. The love is real, and the story is just getting started. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.